Hey, I'm Noodle Yeti, and this is going to be the weekly vaults for my tanks, along with my thoughts on each one of them so far, and how my goals went, and what my new goals are. So, anyways, first up is going to be the Warrior. Alright, so here's the Warrior. I have two pieces so far. One of them is a champion piece, just because I really wanted to get it. Actually, I think both of them are champion. I think this guy was having the worst of luck, so I just kind of used a couple of charges on that. But I'm not quite sure what my lowest slots are. It looks like we still got a 590 neck. Let's see here. I think that's actually going to be it. Oh, feet. Crafted feet that we need to replace. And I'm not quite sure how I feel about these trinkets. This one particular trinket looks like it does pretty well. I don't know if that's my overall damage. No, that's definitely not overall. I don't know what that was or what happened there. But it's okay. Let's see if we could find an overall here and look at that. It's very low on healing done, and I'm assuming it's also going to be very similar with damage done. Yeah, this tank, this trinket's not very good on. I have some tanks that actually does very well on. But either way, trinkets, boots, or neck, I think is what we're hoping for. As far as this guy's score goes, or my goals for last week of hitting a 6, I think I got that done. We'll check here in a second. Oh, we already have it. Oh, this is a back piece. Hero track back. We're not going to worry about that. And a hero track chest. Well, there we go. Now we can catalyze that and get some hero track tier. But I think I'm pretty sure... I think I at least hit my goal. No, I did not. I can't remember actually at this point, to be honest with you. But this tank's just not very fun. I haven't really been playing him that much. I don't know. I mean, I get the appeal. It's very simple, very easy. The sound design is very good. In that sense, it's fun to play, like all the sounds and how good it feels to push the buttons. But beyond that, it's just not very enjoying. It's not very satisfying. It's not very fulfilling. So I haven't really been playing this guy. I'll do 2 keys on him again this week, but that's going to be that. What key did I get? 6 miss. It sucks that it's I already have that done as a 6, but... I'll run it anyways, just for the practice, I guess, just to see what those Guardian packs are like on this guy. Oh wait, no, it's not fortified anymore, so I don't have to worry about that. So you know what? I might go run somebody else's 6, turn my key into something else, and then... yeah. Anyways, let's move on to the next tank. I think the next one is the DK, which I played the most of last week. Alright, here we are on the Blood DK. This guy, I was having the most fun on last week. As you can see, I hit 2k IO with him, several 7s, all 6s done. I just had a good time. Over the course of the entire last week, I just kept running keys. And I would run into people and we'd run keys together. So I made friends with some... I don't know where they're from, but they speak Spanish. They kind of speak English, so we can kind of communicate a little bit, but they were fun to run with. I ran into some people last night where we did 4 keys in a row together, which is where I got the 2k IO, but as soon as we finished the last one, they just kind of went offline, and I was kind of disappointed. I was hoping to add the person because they seemed pretty chill, but I guess they just wanted to run some keys and didn't want to keep on pugging or something. I don't know. But either way, let's look at the gear here. Let's see what we need. I did get the 3-piece, and I chose to get the legs for this, for the hero track legs. And this character so far seems to be the absolute luckiest when it comes to gear. Like, I got Throngus's Finger, I got a Sack Brood, Heroic Track Weapon, 3-piece. This dude's just ready to roll. I think I do need to replace these wrists. These are still the crafted ones from my Warrior. And I think that's actually going to be the lowest piece I have. We got a 603 ring, 590 boots. Yeah, so... we'll see what we get here and what kind of key we get. Or which key we get. Skarmorak Shard. I don't think I'm going to take the trinket because I'm actually really happy with my trinkets. And I think I'm only going to upgrade them once I get a replacement for them. But let's just read this one anyways. I think it's kind of interesting. I don't know what it is. It looks like it's an on-use... oh, on-use mastery. I don't know if that would be that good for Blood DK. So I think we're going to not even worry about that. So we got a Hero Track... oh, we can get our 4-piece. Wow. Alrighty then. I think that's just what we're gonna do. That was a pretty easy pick. See here, shoulders, slap them on, and boom, we got our 4-piece. 4-piece, from what I understand for Blood DK, isn't really that big of a defensive benefit, so it's not really that important to get. I mean, if you read it, it's just your damage is increased by 0.5% per bone shield charge, and then you have a chance to gain 1 to 2 bone shield charges. So it's not even just a chance for 1, it's like an RNG chance on top of that. 2 RNG chances to gain more bone shield. Like, that's such a minimal defensive benefit. But oh, it just says taking damage. It's not when losing bone shield. But anyways, that's pretty cool. We got our guy up to 611 now. Let's get this thing transmogged. Get these shoulders hidden. They're not very fitting. There we go. Alright, so this is the tank I was having the most fun on last week. We will see who I have the most fun on this week. I was really struggling 2 weeks ago with this guy, but last week it just felt extremely easy to play this guy. Which is why I was just kind of running over and over and over on him. But anyways, next tank. Alright, here's the prop pally. I'm kind of worried looking at his score. It makes me feel like I accidentally forgot about this guy and didn't run any keys. But let's go ahead and see what's up anyways. I'm not really having a whole lot of fun on this guy either. It's kind of like the warrior, except this guy, it's mostly because it's now, prop paladin feels like a vengeance demon hunter now, in that if I mess up my CDs, or I mess one little thing up, I just instantly fall over, and that's just not really that fun to me at all. And that's even more disappointing. We got legs when we already have hero track legs, so okay. I guess we will go ahead and take the coins and turn them into gold or something. Hold on to them, I guess. We got a 4 City of Threads. Well, alright. Looks like we even took coins one of the other weeks as well. Okay. I guess next tank. Alright, here we are on the Vengeance Demon Hunter. I think, get up. I can't remember if I did the 6 already or it just got to a 6. I don't remember. But either way, looks like we still need a neck. We still got a blue one on. I'm not quite sure what else we could use. Let's just see what we get. Vengeance is starting to feel a little bit easier than it was before, and it looks like we got a hero track shoulder, so we can go ahead and turn that into tier. Do we even have any tier already? Do we have 2-piece? Will this be our 3-piece? Let's see here. Oh, it'll be our 2-piece. Okay. So Vengeance is starting to feel a little bit easier. I think I'm just starting to feel a little bit more comfortable on it. What does that say? Loot ahead. Somebody needs to put the one down that says tiers ahead. What is it? Oh yeah, Vengeance is starting to feel easier. I had a situation where I like tried to do a key with a couple of friends, and it was like one of the it was a Dawn Breaker, and it was like one of the trash packs, like after the first boss or something like that. Like I'd go into it and just instantly die every single time, and it was, I think I disbanded the key twice. It was very embarrassing, but after that it started to feel a lot easier. I'm starting to be able to just run through keys with this guy. It's kind of nice, but you gotta remember, I still am only at the like 4 range with it, but I'll figure it out. Next tank. Alright, here we are on the Guardian Druid. This is the one I think I posted a key for, where I kind of messed up a bit. So I don't have a 6 done on this guy because I depleted a key before that. Well, I didn't do it. It was actually the healer. The healer died 3 times to the first pack of a stone vault, and then just left. It's like, bro, what are you doing? And then when I tried to ask him, like, hey man, why'd you leave? Like, what the heck's going on? That's not cool. He just never responded. I'm like, okay. Alright, guy. I don't remember his name, so don't ask. Alright, we got some hero track shoulders. We can turn these into tier. I think this is the exact same loot we just got on the Demon Hunter. And let's see, do we have 2-piece yet on this guy? Yeah, oh, we have 3-piece. So this will be our 4-piece. And what is that? Arcane damage you deal is increased by 5%, and bleed damage you deal is increased by 8%. So let's look at an oh, we don't have an overall for anything on this guy. Well, okay, never mind. I guess we won't see how that improves that. But right now I am playing the, what's it called? Druid of the Claw. I prefer this build. I like it a lot better than the Arcane Lunar Bear or whatever. I don't know why. It's just what I prefer, I guess. So, feels good to me. It reminds me of the old Shadowlands Druid, I guess. But anyways, I guess we will go ahead and move on to the last and final tank, my favorite, the Brewmaster. Alright, here we are on our Supervisor Thuk here. And this is the one I'm having the most fun on. I just added 2 new buttons to my rotation. Well, technically one, it's a macro with a shift modifier. It's an ox statue where like, you know, you throw it down into a pack before you get there. It starts the combat sequence or whatever. And then when I hit shift and push the ox statue macro again, it casts provoke on the statue. So that way I easily always get aggro on everything. And I'm actually really loving this utility. Like, I think this is insane. I wish all my tanks had some form of consistent AoE taunt. Because this is just like an aggro... Like, aggro's never a worry with this thing. I love it. But anyways, you guys don't want to hear about that. We still need to replace this stupid trinket here. It's pretty much just a 2,400 stat stick there. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, we need a belt as well. But as far as our goals go, we definitely got more 6s done, all 5s done. I was actually hoping to hit the 2k mark on this guy first, but then blood just felt so smooth, and I just started doing really well on blood, so it became very enjoyable. We did deplete a 7 Dawnbreaker. That was actually very disappointing. That was actually with those Spanish-speaking guys. I think this was actually the tank that I met them on and ran a bunch of keys. I think I ran like 3 or 4 keys with them or something like that. And then a few days later, they're like, hey, you want to come try the 7? Because they hadn't done a 7 yet. And neither had I on this guy. And we tried and we failed, but it is what it is.
I am out.
Hopefully they invite me to play again later. What the heck? Where did I get world content from? I don't even remember what I did for this. But either way, they're veteran track. We got a hero track Arakara. So that is actually... Oh, hold on a minute here. What's our... We're only at... Okay, so we're only at 2-piece. And if we're going to be starting to push into 7s, we're going to be getting our own hero track gear to catalyze. So I don't think I'm going to worry about that. Speed would be really nice, but I think our biggest thing here is actually just going to be... Oh, but what's more valuable? Well, either way, it's 597 champion miscaller, so I think I'm just going to go with the sack brood. Wait, this one is a stat stick too, though, I think. Oh well. Either way, we finally got rid of this stupid miscaller crap. I hate that trinket so much. I'm pretty sure it's a fine trinket. I'm pretty sure it's decent, but it's just annoying and I always forget to re-up it. So yeah, that's this guy. That's the monk. I'm really happy with him. I can't wait to run his key. Oh, 6 Necrotic Quake. Oh, but it's tyrannical and people for some reason don't know how to do Necrotic Quake. Oh, but they just had the nerfs. So maybe that boss will be... Stitch Flesh will be a lot easier or something. But either way, that was my tanks. That was my vaults. My goals for this week... I don't know. I think I'm just going to do 2 key... My goal, keep it simple, 2 keys a week. I think... I want to try and keep pushing on the Blood Death Knight because that one feels the smoothest and feels the easiest. But I definitely want to keep running keys on this Brewmaster. I really love it. I love the way it feels. It's very engaging. There's always a button to press. There's never any downtime. And that's one of the things that I don't really like about Blood Death Knight is sometimes if I know a tank mechanic's coming up, I don't want to push any other buttons because it's like, okay, I want to wait until I get hit. Like if the tank mechanic's like within like a second, like I'm not talking like waiting 3 seconds to push a button, like within a second or so, and then I'll just death strike my way back up. It's very slow gameplay on the blood. It feels like I have a lot of control. It's great, but Brewmaster is just very engaging. It's still, it doesn't feel as self-sustaining, but it shows itself as self-sustaining. There's been a couple times where I had no healer for like 50% of a boss, and I've been able to keep myself alive just from my utility kit. And so, I don't know. I really enjoy Brewmaster, and I hope to get him up to 2k IO at some point, and we'll see how high I can get the blood DK this week as well. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I post more than just one tank key this week. I keep forgetting to record. There's always these times where I mess up or the group messes up, and it would be great to just re-watch it. I'm also thinking about re-evaluating how I post the content. I think I'm not going to post the entire tank video. I think for the sake of everybody else, I'll go ahead and just watch it and come up with my points, and then I'll just do a shorter video where I showcase those mistakes or things I can improve upon, or even just some tips or whatever for the general public. So anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.